All right, Cancer, and basically all signs, but this is cure for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Big news of the day was the weekly tarot reading. The weekly reading. The week of February 6th through the 12th. Cancer gets the Two of Cups. And it's the hot spot of the connection cycle, and it drove the whole reading. That energy of that Two of Cups bled over everything. So I'm here with a cure for Cancer. All right, technically it's an all signs reading because it is the hot spot of the connection cycle. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot and you're a Cancerian, you probably found it for a reason. Okay, you might want to check the Cure for Cancer playlist if you're new here. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's a general reading. It's for entertainment purposes only. As I said in my recent legal disclaimer video there, I said I'd add that in here. Make your own decisions in life, people. All right, I'm just here reading the energy. I'm a talking hand on a video. Okay, here we go. I'll work out a new intro where I include that in a little more subtly. All right, here we go. Here's my pre-shuffle. Big news of the day, right? What's that Two of Cups about, I asked. I asked the universe specifically here for this cure for Cancer about the week of the 6th through the 12th. I'm basically blowing up your goddamn Two of Cups that you got in the weekly reading. You ready? It's somebody walking away from something. Your person, the incoming energy is walking away from a state of being or something they once loved. Whatever that is. I don't know. You know. I don't know. But they are coming towards you. The energy is moving towards you. They're moving toward the sun. Now, I realize the sun does not represent Cancer. The Chariot does, right? Okay? Remember those two cards. All right? Remember what I just said. I said the sun and the Chariot, didn't I? I said those two cards. Rewind, I did. She walking toward the sun. Just go with me here. Seven of Wands. Because it's something that they've wanted to do for a long time. And this person feels like it's the right thing to do. To tell you how they feel. It's very clear in this energy. A cycle is ending here. The World is a very powerful card. It leads to the Fool, which is, you know, again, a new beginning on a new plane. You got to go through judgment to get to, even get to the World. All right, so this person's past judgment already. They already figured it out. A cycle is ending and another cycle is beginning. All right. A cycle is ending and another cycle is beginning. The Death card. Something on their side is ending. This card takes me back to the Eight of Cups. All right? It literally just, it's like this guy here on this card is saying, Steve, yeah, go look at the Eight of Cups. I don't know why he sounds like that, but okay, I will. She walking away, male or female, it's a she. She walking away from something she once loved, whatever that is. It could be a state of being within themselves toward the sun. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's right there. It's the sun. You're going to find out some things. There's communication coming here for a lot of you. At the very least, and I'm going to make this clear, I don't want anybody out there watching. I don't know if any of the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs people are watching. All right? I'm not some wizard from the forest. I can't predict free will. I don't know what they're going to do. But the energy is coming towards you. All right? And right there, they're coming for victory. This is basically almost a lot of cases a minor arcana sun. It's victory after a long battle. Someone's had a long battle on their side, either with how they feel about you or with a relationship they're in or a family dynamic or something. But you're going to find out about it. They're coming for their happiness. They're coming for their happiness. Oh yeah, I also told you to remember the Chariot. It's underneath the sun. It's crossing the sun in my reading. The Chariot. The two hot spots together. Again, this isn't astrology. It's about angles on a cycle. It's about energy. Cancer energy, the hot spot, is crossing the secondary hot spot. Leo energy. It's passionate forward movement on crack. Okay? The energy is coming towards you. I'm going to say it again. The energy is coming towards you. What your person's free will does, I don't know. But it looks to me, even though it's minor arcana, that they think this is the right thing to do. That's the energy I feel. I feel like someone has made a decision here. And that's why you got the Two of Cups in the weekly reading. And I'm not a Time Lord any more than I'm a wizard from the forest. Okay? So, again, it may happen this week. it might happen next week, but I'm pulling on the same energies I pulled on for that Two of Cups, the week of the 6th through the 12th. Okay? Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a Cure for Cancer reading. You know, we pull 5 cards from the bottom and 8 cards from the top. Let's see. The 5 cards from the bottom are the affecting energy. Let's see. That was an amazing pre-shuffle, wasn't it? I love that. I loved it. I loved every second of it. Let's go. Let's do this, Cancer. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Tell me about that Two of Cups for the week of February 6th through the 12th. Cure for Cancer reading. Here we go. It knows what I mean by that. I give all my readings a title so the universe knows what I'm pulling on and what cards to give me. All right, let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Let's see where we go here. Tell me about that Two of Cups, week of February 6th through the 12th. You ready? I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Look at this shit. Bottom of the deck. The first card out from the affecting energy, which technically is the overall energy of our reading, is this. It's the Eight of Swords. And this doesn't surprise me. This person is, I'm going to phrase it this way, nervous as fuck a little bit. They know this is why the Seven of Wands, being a minor arcana in the pre-shuffle, worries me just a pinch for a few of you. Because this person can talk themselves out of anything. Your person, and I've said this to you before in Cancer readings going way back, I've said your person could talk themselves out of a bag of money. A free bag of money. They'll find all kinds of, well, it's big, it might weigh down the trunk, I won't get good gas mileage on the way home. You're worried about fucking gas mileage on the way home. It's a bag with $100,000 in it. You can buy all the gas you want. You know, it's that kind of energy here. Underneath it is the Two of Wands, though. They are coming towards you. The energy is coming towards you. You know, they're letting go of something, and they're watching you. Spying is kicking up, and it could be 5D spying, or it could be 3D spying. I don't know. It's going to vary for each of you. But this person sees a whole new world with you. You're something very different than what they're used to. And that explains this a little bit. I'm not going to make excuses for them, but it does explain this. But this is nonsense. You can get out of the Eight of Swords, okay? And right here is the Four of Swords. This person's heart chakra is still healing, and that's probably why the Eight of Swords is here, okay? They still haven't healed completely, but I think I get an energy here with these two, with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords, that they're nervous about losing you, okay? They're nervous that it might be too late, because they do see a whole new world with you, and they're all walking away from something on their side. I don't know what. It's going to vary for all of you. Obviously, if you're sitting there and your person's married, there's a good chance they might be walking away from that, or defying that person who doesn't want them to talk to you and talk to you anyway. It's possible. Anything is possible. Now, that's the third card. The fourth card out is my mechanic, Angel. It's right here. It's Temperance. This tells me they pull it together. You know, it's a balanced energy. It's also a card of communication, and it's falling in a very nice position here, especially because the fifth card out is the Star. All right, that tells me that a tower already happened for this person on their side. A tower has already happened. What that means, I don't know. It's a general reading. It might mean they had a big blowout fight on their side. It might mean that they had a breakdown and realized that they're making a huge mistake, that they're not happy in their life and they're coming towards you. It can be anything. The tower tears things down to the foundation. What comes after it, as the dust settles, is the Star. This person has hope here. There's a lot of destiny with your connection. You're the hot spot of the connection cycle. The North Node was in Cancer when this particular cycle started. That sets the tone for the whole cycle. Cancer is a cardinal water sign. You guys are emotion on crack. You know, it's a very emotional cycle. It's difficult for this person. Okay, I don't know what type of, well, I do know what type of person your person is. They're an overthinker. That I know. But I mean, you know, Cancers, water signs in general, but especially Cancers, usually tend to attract, you know, fire signs and people that, because you fill in pieces for them that they're missing and things like that. You know, right? So I don't know what your person is, and I'm not one of those readers who says it might be a this or it might be a that, because that's nonsense. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of destiny here. There's a reason you two cross paths. All right, let's see where we go. And they are, again, even with the hope comes a little worry. It is the sixth card, but since it's there, I'll show it to you. It's the Two of Swords. All right, because of the energy here is very wobbly. But I think at the end of the day, it comes together. I do for a lot of you. Okay, I think at the very least there's some closure coming here. I think you're gonna, with the sun and the pre-shuffle, and the symbolism of it on the Eight of Cups at the beginning of the pre-shuffle, I think you're going to find out some things. Okay, the sun illuminates. All right, let's pull the cards from the top. Let's see where we go here. All right, let's go. Top row. Here we go. 10 Wands. Yeah, I believe that. Ace of Swords. King of Wands. Can't have a fucking reading without the Burger King, right? And the Four of Wands. Yep. For a lot of you, wow, I see what the universe wants to talk about. Holy shit. This person's had an aha moment. The energy's always in layers. Okay, I'm going to take these first. Okay, because this is the King of Wands crossing the Ace of Swords. All right, it's someone who's realized that I've said this to you before, that their behavior, that they're not going to get it their way. The Burger King, got to have it their way. They're not going to get it their way, okay? They realize something about their behavior. And that's pretty much for all of you. But for some of you, this person is tired of being controlled. I don't know what that means, but they've had their aha moment. However that plays out to you and how it relates to you with the Burger King behavior, apply it, okay? They've had their aha moment. And for some of you, it's about a long-term commitment, the Four of Wands. And with the 10 of Wands bookending it, just look at the picture, right? I'm done. It's too much pressure. It's not working. I'm out of here. That's if there's a third party, like a marriage type thing, or even a family that's very controlling with expectations and all of that, okay? But beyond that, all right, if there isn't that for you, this is just someone who's really weighed down, and it's heavy on their mind about you and what they passed up with you. They passed up a Four of Wands. That's very powerful. It's sometimes the 11-11 card, but at the very least, it is the real deal. It's a happy new beginning that leads to 10 Pentacles and 10 Cups as well. Okay, let's clarify. Let's do this. I'm going to grab the little animal deck and clarify with another deck here. Okay, let's go. Why is the 10 of Wands here? I hate this sweatshirt. I don't know why I wear this one. I like my gray one better. All right, the sleeve keeps knocking all the damn cards down. All right, why is the 10 of Wands here? Why is the 10 of Wands here? Let's go. Why is the 10 of Wands here? All right, here we go. Why? Why is the 10 of Wands here? Why? Huh? Okay, I'll tell you. Death. Again, for a lot of you, this is something they're walking away from that they once loved, that was long term on their side. It is pictured here. I don't even have to go into the death card. It's right there. That's your picture. Okay. That's why the Two of Cups came up in the weekly reading. Remember that our whole reading here is based on why did Cancer get a Two of Cups in the weekly reading for February 6th through the 12th. For some of you, that's the case. It's over. It's a transformation. Out with the old, in with the new, and a rebirth as a new person, a new way of being. And we see that here doubled with the King of Wands realizing, having a aha moment that they're kind of an asshole. Kind of like that. For rest of you, if it's not a marriage type situation or something, it is just somebody. The death card tells me that this 10 of Wands snaps. The dam breaks and it resets back to an Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning for you guys, which bodes well with that Four of Wands right there. What's on top? Eight of Pentacles. Not unlike what I told Leo in today's, because again, this is kind of an all signs reading because you are the hot spot. You bleed over onto every angle of the cycle. Not unlike what I told Leo today. When they got the Eight of Pentacles, this person's putting their shit together. They're putting their ducks in a row on their side. Now, that's going to mean something different for all of you. For some of you, it means they're putting some money away so they can have their independence. For others of you, it's just going to mean they're handling themselves. They're putting themselves in order. It's a card of the apprentice, right? It's someone who works hard and works diligently, and this can represent some light inner work. you know, kind of a thing like that. It's going to mean something different for all of you, but they are coming to work on things. The energy is coming toward the soulmate connection, bringing the soulmate connection together with that Two of Cups in the weekly, I have no doubt. And it is coming towards you. That does reset to an Ace of Wands with Death crossing it. Why is the Ace of Swords here? This is what I want to see more than any other card on the table. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Or Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I don't know why. A Freudian slip there, but I think this may represent, because it comes after it, the new beginning, the reconciliation. Okay? Now, Freudian slips mean something. All right, let's go. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why? Why? Well, yeah, can't have a Cancer reading without you. Here you are. You come up in my Cancer readings always as the King of Pentacles. And I know you're a water sign. Every time I do this, I hear from the astrology people, well, you know that's an earthy. Yeah, Cancer is viewed by their person as the 8-point rainbow antlered buck. It's been happening since the day I got here to YouTube. Your energy's attached to this. They've had an aha moment about how they feel about you and that you're irreplaceable, and they've had this before, but this was getting in the way. This was always getting in the way. We'll find out what's different now when we get to this, but what's on top of the Ace of Swords is the Strength card. We keep getting a mix of Leo and Cancer energy here in this reading all over the place. A Leo energy just means, it doesn't mean you're dealing with a Leo. It's passionate forward movement. This lion in this card is holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. So that Two of Cups is making an appearance here. This is them coming to meet, like on the Rider-Waite, the card that fell in the weekly reading, it's two people meeting with their cups. This is one of the people, your person, coming with their cup. Okay, is what it means, is what this means here. There's a lot of determination behind this and a pinch of fear. Okay, the energy is coming towards you. I really swear to God, I can't predict anybody's free will here, but there's a really good shot here in February, in particular, in my quarterly reading backs that up. There's a really good shot for a new beginning in love here. There really is, for you to at least get some closure. And I'd like to see that, because there's more Cancer suffering than any other sign in this cycle, you being the hot spot. And this connection moves so fast, it's hard for anyone to keep up with. It really can be, but especially you guys. The King of Wands, tell me about it. Okay, now I need to know about the King of Wands, because this is they've had this epiphany before. They've had this aha moment that you're, irreplaceable, the 8-point rainbow antlered buck. But this behavior on their part, or if it's a third party, has gotten in the way the whole time. And it's a very arrogant energy. It's a very ego-based energy. It's very borderline narcissistic. It's the Burger King. It's somebody who likes to control things. There's a control, and that can play out in different ways in life. You might think I'm talking about like a control freak, and they'll tell you what to do and all that. And that can be part of it, but it can also just be somebody who is very detail oriented, right? Maybe they were raised to be that way. If it's your person, maybe they were raised to be detail oriented. Those people always have a lot of stress on them or something like that. That might be especially true if your person is somebody who went on that angle. It might be especially true if your person is somebody who went to an Ivy League school or something. Those are usually kids that really push themselves. And their parents were very do your homework-y kind of thing and had expectations of them and all of that. Those are usually the kids. I went to high school with a girl who went to an Ivy League school. I remember she was very study-based. Everything was study. King of Wands. Why is it here? The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands has a lot of meanings. It can be somebody standing up doing what's right for them. It can be somebody keeping the high ground. It can also be defensiveness. This person was, I'm asking about the King of Wands because it was cock blocking. This energy was cock blocking you two coming together. For the most part, it's a card of blocking. It's one of the meanings of the Seven of Wands. It's block. This King of Wands energy, either within them or around them in someone else, or someone else's, many someone's, was blocking this connection. I don't think it's there anymore. I do not. I think your person, I think this picture says, walking away from an aspect of themselves or that energy. I believe that's true, and that's why they're putting things together on their side. And I'm being referred to Leo's energy in the weekly reading here with that card, big time. Yep, it's gone. It's the Knight of Swords. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. They're not... Again, I've got Twisted Sisters, We're Not Gonna Take It intro drum riff playing in my head right now. You know, it's just there. It really is. I'm surprised Dee Snider doesn't bust in the door right now and start singing. It literally is, they're gone. That behavior is gone. And we saw it in the Eight of Cups and the pre-shuffle as well. I like that. I'm glad, because I don't like that energy. And I think they've at least realized that aspect of themselves if it's within your person. It's very good. This person is evolving slowly. Okay, they really are. This is where it's going to get interesting. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Because I get an energy off of this of woulda, coulda, shoulda. In other words, we might see some cards of regret here and sadness. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? Tell me about the Four of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah. The Four of Swords. Freudian slip, right? The Queen of Swords. They've cut something out. Something long-term on their side that probably was blocking this. Again, it just ties me back to this picture. Just take that picture to heart. Whatever it is. You know, and I'm not saying it's happening right this second. This is such a tough concept. It's tough for scientists and mathematicians to get their heads around too. There's no time. Our clocks are not in the energy. Our clocks and calendars. So again, I'm pulling on this week, but it's just draw a circle around the month of February. Like this week is here, and then the end of February is here. You just sort of draw a little circle. It's like a radius kind of a thing. And this is kind of what's happening here. And this explains my quarterly reading, January, February, March, or Q1 of 2022, where we're talking about new beginnings in love for you guys. This person is aware of the truth here about this, whatever this is. Whatever was long-term on their side, they're also aware, because energy's in layers, that they want this with you. That they want this with the soulmate connection, but they could have had it with the soulmate connection. See, there's that energy of could have had it in there, and this is why. It's the Six of Pentacles. They never gave. They never gave to it. This person may not know how to give equal give and take. I see that with the Six of Pentacles, which is another card that has a lot of meanings. It can mean generosity. It can mean things are evening out. It can also mean breadcrumbing. This card is kind of a mix of things evening out and breadcrumbing. Like, it's not someone bringing you the full loaf. It's someone bringing you a couple of slices from the loaf just to kind of get things started. But in their defense, and I'm going to pull one more card on that. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. What's crossing the Six of Pentacles? In their defense, I don't think they know how. And I think that's part of why we start here. Okay? That's what this girl, this random white girl here is thinking about while she tied up. You know, it's... Why is the Six of Pentacles here? What's crossing the Six of Pentacles? Tell me about it. I'm trying to get down to the energy here real quick. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think... Yeah. It's the Three of Cups, and at the bottom is the Emperor. Okay? It's a Burger King kind of thing. This person's very control-oriented, and one of the things they try to control is their emotions. They want a reconciliation with you, but they know that they have to, in order to get this, the real deal, they know what they had on their side wasn't, and that their behavior was bad, they're done with this. This just excludes people, or if it's an external energy, it blocks them from any growth. One or the other, they gone. Okay? Flying the coop, easiest way to put it. They know this is a very special card. It's a very good, positive card. The Four of Wands is a happy new beginning, as we often say with it. It can represent marriage. It can represent long-term. It goes the distance, okay? It's a good foundation. And right here, they know they have to bring equal give and take to do that. But this person's very controlling, because I've got the Three of Cups crossed by the Emperor. They're very controlling with their emotions. They try to control everything and try to control their emotions. I suspect this is someone, and this isn't for all of you, okay? I learned a valuable lesson today, okay, about who's watching my videos. This isn't for all of you. Can you hear me? Yeah, you right there, the one who thinks I'm reading just for them. Yeah, it may not be your person, okay? For a lot of people, this person has almost a, how do I phrase it? Well, it's kind of a stoic nature in a way. In other words, it's someone who puts out a presence of being well-spoken, kind of a thing like that. So they really try to control themselves. I think they may have been prone to impulsive behavior in the past, as people like that often are. Psychology teaches us. People who acted impulsively in the past and it went bad for them, sometimes try to curb that impulsiveness within them. But the problem is, instead of fixing the issue, they just try to curb the impulsiveness. So what happens is they just shut down and go stoic. But now there's so much emotion with this connection that they have with you that it's causing kind of an earthquake within the person a little bit. Okay? Also, people like that do tend, as coincidence would have it, to be very pinnacle focused. Again, they know that you're something very special. We saw it here with the Two of Wands, the affecting energy. We can't forget the affecting energies. You're something very different than what they're used to, which causes them a great deal of stress. But it's self-induced, okay? And it's in part because I know this person was hurt in the past. They're healing from something. The heart chakra isn't completely open. The angel energy of this connection is healing to this person. Okay? And they know that, which is why the universe has kind of kept it around. All right? It's sort of put it on pause for a little while they sort of sorted things out and had their aha moments. There's been so much energy, especially since the 12-12 portal, that's really been affecting things, the retrogrades and all of that, and we're still in the energy of that Mercury going direct in its shadow period, sitting there with Capricorn Venus, which is also in kind of a direct motion shadowy period. So again, we have that pull. The energy is pulling them towards you. And that's why I feel the energy as incoming. It's almost vertigo while I'm sitting here. Okay? So let's pull 3 cards from the universe. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell us before we go here. Okay? Let's see. Give me 3 cards, universe. Let's also make the table look kind of prettier. Okay, there you go. Give me 3 cards, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. Anything else you want to tell Cancer before we go? Maybe add all this up for us or something? I don't know. We'll just see what it wants to tell us, all right? 3 cards and a bottom card. What else for Cancer here? What else for Cancer? What's this person going to do toward Cancer? How about I just ask it that? What's this person going to do toward Cancer here? I get your reading. I understand. But I see a whole lot of looking out the window. You know, you gave me 2 cups in the weekly reading, the 6th to the 12th. I see a whole lot of looking out the window and some girl tied up. You know, what the hell? All right. I could at least be sitting in front of the window naked. I mean, that'd be a start. At least, you know. I mean, I don't know. But they're not. They're fully clothed. You got a business suit on, for fuck's sake. What's going on here? Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. What actions is this person going to take toward Cancer in the weak energy of the 6th through the 12th? What do we got? Okay. Well, you really want me to shuffle, don't you? My God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, I see the bottom card, so I know where we're going here. The 9 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. This is okay. This actually makes my bottom... I feel a little better about the bottom card because it's crossing this center one. And the Knight of Swords. It's right here. The 2 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. You put these 2 together, how many swords do you get? You get 7 swords. Okay? It's essentially, it blends together into a 7 sword of nonsense. This person is getting real. Okay? They're getting, the 7 of Swords in the middle leads to, it's red center, left, right, leads to the 9 of Pentacles. It's somebody finding their independence, getting single and free to pursue. It looks like they got something they want to say to you, but I don't have an 8 of Wands here. What I've got is the 2 energies coming together. Okay, I've got the two energies coming together. I don't know if it'll result in communication for a lot of you, but I do know that the spying energy is going to kick up like crazy, and this is pretty much what your person's going to look like all week. Okay, right there, male or female. The Nine of Pentacles here has a couple of layers to it. Again, they see you as the shit. You know, you're the 8-point buck with the rainbow antlers, but it's also somebody finding their independence, and we saw that here. We saw it here with someone getting real about not wanting to, I get a strong energy here of not wanting to be controlled anymore, or controlling. And you know what I'm saying? In other words, it's like they're cutting loose. It's like the librarian goes to the party and all of a sudden her titties are out and she's dancing on the table. And normally she's like a Victorian, dressed like a Victorian and real librarian-y. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's like, what the hell? You know, it's like that. It is somebody finding themselves a little bit. And they want to communicate this to you. There's Two of Swords here. Let's see what's underneath it. The Ten of Cups. Yeah. Be patient with this person. This week's energy is very important. It really is. The Two of Cups can represent energy balancing. And I really do feel like there's communication coming soon from this person for a lot of you. The energy is coming toward. They're sorting some shit out on their side. I can see that. But you know, I don't really see anything here where it's like they're definitely reaching out this week, but I do see them heading towards you very quickly. I could be wrong, and for a few of you, they might actually reach out this week. I'm not really sure. Let's find out. Let's find out. What the hell? We're here, right? I get this. This is mostly talking about them, and you know, again, somebody who doesn't want to control things anymore, just wants to cut loose, wants to be free, that kind of thing. I don't know what that means. I kind of do, because their soul energy kind of reads as a free spirit, but their ego energy, this King of Wands here, it's the opposite. So I think I've said this before in extendeds for you. I think they're living contrary in the 3D to what their soul's purpose is. All right. Well, let's see. Will this person reach out in the coming week? In this energy, will this person reach out to Cancer? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. Probably not. Six of Cups, Page of Cups, the Moon. Yeah. Page of Cups is crossed by the Nine of Swords. They need to get up the nerve a little bit. We saw that. Isn't there a strength here? Yeah. They need to get up the nerve still a little bit. That's sort of what the strength is telling us. They're getting up the nerve. Okay, and it came out again here. It's sort of, if we added all these cards together, it'd be like the Strength card a little bit. The Nine of Swords crossing the Page of Cups. Is this worry about communication? They're very worried, very worried. I got 8 swords. I got 9 swords. You are going to be heavy on their mind this week. They do know they owe you an apology. They are watching. They are thinking back. They are nostalgic about this connection. But right now, everything's happening beneath the surface. It's all happening beneath the surface. That's what's going on. That's what I got. But I'll tell you what, this is one of the smoothest energies I've ever pulled for you in one of these readings. It's very smooth. It's like, what I mean by that is, generally when the energy is smooth, someone's made a fucking decision. Okay? And they're sticking to it. And I see it a lot with the various placements of the Knight of Swords here, for sure. And I definitely feel it with that Ace of Swords. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I definitely got an energy update for you coming up pretty soon again. You have a very fast moving connection, so it's tough to keep up with sometimes. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. All right? If one person today watched this reading and thinks I'm just talking to them, just to you, stop it. Okay? I'm talking to a goddamn wall. That's it. But I'm pulling general energy here. So I am talking to you in a way, but just not directly to you, okay? If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck, you guys. Stay tuned. We got some pretty cool readings coming up this week. As you saw from the weekly reading, it's a pretty powerful week. All right, good luck.